If you're looking for the cheapest and most reliable Madden 22 coins on the market, check out my sponsor, MMOEXPR.com. Links are in the description, and use code JEDI at checkout for 5% off. Alrighty, hey there guys, Adrian Costa here, aka JediBro95, coming at you guys with another video. So in today's video, guys, I'm actually going to go over something I have been alluding to for the last little bit, and that is an AP update. Now, with, Christmas coming up, I actually did think we were going to get one soon, but I think we might get one won't get one till after Christmas. So this is going to be my thoughts on what should be updated and what should not be. As of the 3rd of December, obviously things can change. But as soon as we start hearing that there is going to be an AP update out, I might put out another one if my opinions have changed on the what I think should be changed. But let's just jump into the game itself and jump into the abilities. So there's not many for offense that I think should go up. There's only a few. Let's start with the quarterback position, though. For me personally, I think these deadeyes like roaming, long range. What's another one? Roaming, long range, pocket. All those. I think they should go up to, well, maybe not pocket, because pocket's not that broken because you have to stay in the pocket. But mainly ones like roaming deadeye and what's another one? Roaming Deadeye. I think that's the only one that's really broken as hell right now. I think this should go up to like 8 AP. It needs to be killed. It's still pretty overpowered, and it's only a matter of time before we get a quarterback that has, Roaming Deadeye, Gunslinger, or Set Feet Lead, and or Pass Lead Elite, and Escape Artist. And speaking of Gunslinger, for me, this should go down to about 3 AP. The way it was last year. There was no reason to change it. I don't care what people were saying about how broken Gunslinger was and how easy it was to pass with the ability. The fact that you needed this ability to pass in this game. And this should go down to 3 AP in my personal opinion on improvisers and field generals. Strong arms, it can go down to, you just basically put it back to where it was. So 2 for strong arms, 3 for improvisers and field generals, and 4 for scramblers. Or make it 3 across the board for all archetypes. I think that would be perfectly balanced, perfectly fine. I don't really see a reason that it should be the way it is. But I don't think they're going to make Gunslinger any cheaper than it is, because they would not have put abilities like Pass Lead Elite on improvisers if they were going to do it. So I do think this is going to stay the way it is this year, but I do think that this should go down. And then Hot Route Master, I think this should go up to about 7, 8 AP personally. I think personally, Hot Route Master is insanely good, and it definitely should be up higher in AP, because 2 AP on field generals, it's just, I made a whole video, I'm not going to discuss it anymore, but it's just wild to me that it's 2 AP for all 4 extra hot routes. Meanwhile, certain positions only get 1 spot for the same AP. So, Hot Route Master definitely needs to go up, in my personal opinion. For the offensive side of the ball, I think it should go up to about 7, 8 AP. So that is it for quarterbacks. Moving on to running backs. Honestly, I really don't think there is anything for running backs that can be moved up or down. Personally, I am not much of an AP investor into running backs, so you can do whatever you want with those. You can put them in the comments if you want. But also when it comes to the hot routes for each individual player, I think they should be 1 AP per archetype. Per position. So vertical threat tight ends should get slot apprentice for 1 AP, should get tight end apprentice for 1 AP, should get outside apprentice for 1 AP, and then you get route apprentice for like 4 or 5 AP, because that's obviously like combining all of them together at once. 1, 2, 3, and then obviously I think 4 AP would be fine for that. Red zone threat, I think it should stay at 1 AP. Or go up to 2. I don't necessarily think it's a bad ability. I just don't have it on my offense because I can't get it to trigger consistently. So I would rather keep it at 2 AP, not 3 like I originally did think. Deep Out Elite does need to go up though, in my personal opinion. It is glitched this year. It works on all deep passes in and outside the numbers, just like inside Deadeye. I do think Deep Out Elite does need to go up in AP, and I think it should go up to 3 AP. As well as Deep In Elites, I think should go up to 3 AP as well, or 2 AP, but also at the same time, though, it is, like, I don't know how I would personally feel about them putting it up to, like, that much AP, but let me know your guys' opinion on Deep Out Elite. Should they up it? Should they not? Moving on to offensive linemen, there's only a couple of offensive linemen abilities that I think need to go up or down. Post up needs to come back down to 1 AP. There was no reason to change this, in my personal opinion. I know you're probably thinking, well, what if someone rushes 3 or 4 and stuff like that? To which my response, 2 or 3, which my response is, well, you should be not getting shedded. You should not be getting shedded if you rush 3 or 4, 2 or 3 people in the pocket. Like, there's no reason that you need to spend 2 AP just to make it so that way someone can effectively double team a guy, in my personal opinion. This should go back down to 1 AP. And then threat detector, in my personal opinion, should come down to 2 AP, because it's 2 AP on improviser quarterbacks, and I think it's the same on field generals as well. So it's cheaper for quarterbacks to get it, but it's more expensive for offensive linemen. Mind you, it's just, I don't understand why threat detector is 3 AP, because it's cheaper on quarterbacks. But why would I put a threat detector on a quarterback when I need abilities like Gunslinger, Hot Route Master, Escape Artist, and all that shit? Also, speaking of Escape Artist, please put that up to double-digit AP in the next AP update. Like, kill it outright, get rid of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of Escape Artist. I don't even want Escape Artist on Russ anymore, because I'm just so fucking done with that ability. Anyhow, threat detector, please bring it down to 2 AP. That would be nice. And then lastly, identifier should come to 1 AP. I personally could argue and should argue, in my personal opinion, that this should be 0 AP. I think this should be built into the game, just seeing who your opponent is using. I shouldn't have to pay 2 AP to just see who my opponent's using. It'd be different if it's the whole play, but all I'm doing is just seeing who my opponent's user is. That's it. It's not like I'm seeing their entire play art in front of me. It's not like I have a permanent Omaha or a permanent film study on my character. No, I'm literally just asking to see the user for 1 AP or 0 AP, personally. So that's what I think about the offensive abilities. I think those need to be changed. Moving on to defensive abilities for AP. I personally think deep in and out zone KO on zone cornerbacks only should come down to 1 AP. I personally think that would incentivize people to play a little bit more of these deep in and out zone KOs, because right now everyone's just using Acrobat, which, don't get me wrong, it is a great ability. It's just a shame that defense has literally become so one-dimensional. Like, you have to have this ability or you're just going to fall behind. So I do think, it needs to come down for deep in and out zone KO on zone cornerbacks, just to give zone corners a little bit of an extra, value to them. Same with, because the thing is like, with short route KO and, mid and deep route KO, you probably could do the same thing on short and mid route KO for man corners. I don't know, there it is, it's 3 AP on zone corners, but is it like, I think it's like 2 AP for mid route KO on zone cornerbacks, and then like 2 AP for deep route KO. Though personally, I think man coverage should always be trash. It should never be a good defense. You should always be getting burned in man coverage. I don't give a shit if you have 1 step ahead and bench press. You should be getting burned in man coverage against a fast receiver. So yeah, that's how I feel about man coverage. Fuck it. It's a piece of shit. What else was I saying? Oh yeah. So that is it really for the cornerbacks. Like corners and safeties, it should come down to 1 AP. You could keep 2 AP on like hybrid safety, on like hybrid and run support safeties, as well as even like field general linebackers. But I also would like to, personally, that's just how I feel. Speaking of linebackers, lurker should come down to 1 AP on all linebacker archetypes. This is just going with the game. I shouldn't have to pay 2 AP just to make my linebackers jump. Okay, I shouldn't have to pay 2 AP to do something so simple that it should be already built into the game, in my personal opinion. So I think something like 1 AP for lurker would be fine for all linebacker archetypes. Well, you get what I mean. Like run stoppers, field generals, and pass coverage should be 1 AP for those. Also, when it comes to defensive, like the run stopping abilities, I think inside stuff should go down to 1 AP on all run stopper archetypes, and so should no outsiders. 1 AP on inside stuff and no outsiders on all archetypes. I find it also really funny how EA put inside stuff for run stopper DTs to 1 AP, which was necessary, but then they didn't do no outsiders for run stopper ends for no outsiders. So yes, please lower the AP cost for no outsiders and inside stuff on all of the defensive run stopping linemen mainly. That way, again, you get more incentivized use for defensive linemen, run stoppers, and you also can help us against the run right now, because the run, especially with cards like Bo Jackson, is just running all over the place. Speaking of which, can we just take out Bo Jackson's Bo Knows X Factor, or make it cost like 15, 20 AP? You know, have that be your entire offense if you're going to do that, because yeah, that would be nice, because I'm actually terrified to play online against that Bo Knows. But yeah, I think run stopping abilities on run stoppers need to come down to 1 AP on all archetypes, inside stuff and no outsiders respectively. What's another one that I had in mind that I think should change? I think it was in run stuff. It was in the safeties section, I think. No, I think that was it, actually. I think that was the only ones I really had. Yeah, those were the only ones I really had for AP update changes. So if you guys have any of your own, obviously let me know in the comment section below. Because quite frankly, I do think that it would be an interesting AP update change if they did do these. But I don't see them doing all of these. Maybe one or two of these, but if I had to ask them just to do one or two, I would say Gunslinger to 3 AP for all archetypes, and well, for offense, I'll put 2 for each. So Gunslinger down to 2 AP for all archetypes, a 3 AP, and then Identifier down to 1 or 0 AP on all offensive linemen. And then for defense, I would just say inside stuff and no outsiders down to 1 AP on all run stopping archetypes. But let me know in the comments, guys, what do you think about the AP changes that I suggested? Do you disagree? Do you agree? Let me know. Obviously, there are legends that are coming out tomorrow. I'm not going over those because EA just continues to fucking spoil the Raiders Steam Team assholes for no goddamn reason, and I'm starting to hate Raiders players now, or Raiders fans, because of it. But anyhow, that's the end of the video, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.